Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Okay, this is going to be about the basics of Battlegrounds. Now, in my opinion, this has to be the best time to play Battlegrounds, whether this is your first time to play Battlegrounds or the first time you think you might actually take it seriously and try to put in some work. This has to be the time to do it. Now, as a bit of a, sorry we've pushed the Lions War back a couple weeks, Kabam has now allowed summoners that are a conqueror, which is only by completing Act 4 to play Battlegrounds. Usually, I think it's only on collected. So this season, so the 28th of June to the 26th of July, anyone conqueror and above can do Battlegrounds. So there's a lot of new people that haven't played Battlegrounds before. That this is going to be their first try at doing it. So I know there's a lot of people out there that probably don't know where to even begin with Battlegrounds. So I just wanted to do a quick video to tell you kind of the basics and the rewards and things like that, because there are some really amazing rewards and even better ones this time, because they've been temporarily increased the rewards to kind of say sorry for Alliance War getting pushed back. So what we'll do is, guys, we'll go into Battlegrounds. So you just want to go into Battlegrounds. Okay, this is your main page in Battlegrounds here. So my current rank here, if you can see here, is Bronze 2. So we'll click on that. So you start off at Bronze 3. And then you win Bronze 3. You get promoted to Bronze 2, Bronze 1, and then you go to Silver 3. And each time you win, you get these little silver tokens here. And once you get that full, you go up to the next one. Once you get the little silver token shot, you see how it is. And then each time you get those, you get these bits here as like a little reward. So in this one, you got 1,800 Battlegrounds trophy tokens. Now we'll talk about the trophy, the Battlegrounds store, and where you spend those trophy tokens at the end. You've also got these things called Elder's Marks. Now, that's what you use to enter Battlegrounds, to enter Battlegrounds matches. So you can either use your energy at 15 a time, or you can use these Elder's Marks. And then you get a few relic crystals for good measure. Okay, so each time you go up, each time you progress, you get these. And as you carry on up to the tiers. Once you get through Vibranium, or if you get through Vibranium, so at the minute this is called the Victory Track, all this. Once you get promoted out of Vibranium, you would go into what they call the Gladiator Circuit, and that's where the big boys are. So it's almost like, I don't know, like an arena rank rewards or something. Maybe compare it to if you go into the Gladiator Circuit. This is almost just like the milestones. Once you get in there, that's the big one. So what I would say is just try to concentrate on making your way up through all these different tiers as best you possibly can, and winning all these wonderful trophy tokens, because that is where it's at, in my opinion. So we'll come back out of that. So what you want to do is, where it says Battle Ready Champion Deck, you want to click on that one. And if you look here on the left, this is all of my champs that I have in my deck currently. So you can have up to 30 champs in your deck. And this is all your champions here. So if you wanted to swap out Mr. Fantastic, you would just click on him, click Remove. And let's say you wanted to put Namor in, click Namor, he pops in. So it really is as simple as that, guys. So let me take him out so I don't forget. Mr. Fantastic back in. So it's as easy as that. If you want to clear it out and start from scratch, just clear that button and you can do it like that. Okay? So once you've done your deck, you want to save and close. Now, building your deck, you want to do, it depends on how advanced your roster is. if you have a really advanced roster, you probably want to put so many champions that are mainly, just really good at attack. So many that are really good at defense. But ideally, in the most ideal situation, you would have, most of your champions are maybe dual purpose, so attack or defense. Because what happens is when you hit play now, I'm not going to do this, but when you hit play now, it will start a little timer and it will try to find you a match, supposedly, perfect match for you, as close to your level as it can. That is online at the moment that's looking for a match as well. So once it finds that match, and you might think a time or two, holy hell, there's no way this person's matched up to me because I've got, this guy's got 7 stars and a load of rank 5, 6 stars, and I've only got rank 3, 6 stars, whatever. But anyway, it'll find you want someone close to where you're at, supposedly. Once it finds that match, you've got so many seconds to accept it, which you will, because you don't know what the person's account's like until you say yes. So you'll click it, yep. And then it will bring up your deck and their deck. So that's when you have so many seconds to decide. You can see their full deck. Got so many seconds to decide who to ban from their deck. Now you can ban 3 champions. So it's up to you. Do you want to ban champions that are, broken attack champs that will just be able to run through your defense? Or do you want to ban the champs that you really struggle, fighting? Let's say you're really rubbish. Since we've got Thing here, let's say you're really rubbish at fighting Thing. You really struggle against Thing, and if you have to fight Thing, he's just going to wipe you out within a few seconds. Then you might want to ban Thing, or if you think they've got Human Torch and you've got loads of Mystic people in your deck, and you just think, I can't be doing Human Torch in there because he's just going to burn through all my Mystic defenders. Then you might want to ban Human Torch. Okay? So that's how that works. You ban their 3, they'll ban your 3. That's when it starts the picking. So it will randomly, I think it's 4 different turns. In turns, it will show you a few different champs, and you get to pick a couple for each one. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1. So it might show, 4 different, it'll show 4 different, 5 different, whatever it is, random champions, and you just get to pick, 2 or 3, whatever it is, and then those will go into your actual champs to fight against the other, your opponent. So you get up to, once you get 7 champs, and they've got their 7 champs, just make sure I haven't missed anything. I'm just checking my notes here, guys. Once you have that, then it starts. So each one of you, it'll give you a chance to pick a defender, and then you'll have a chance to pick an attacker. So you want to match up best you possibly can. So if you start seeing different champs, and you think, wow, that person needs a really strict counter, then if one happens to pop up on your side to pick, you might want to pick them. Anyway, so you pick your attackers, pick your defenders for the first round. There's 3 rounds. So the first round, you fight their champ, they fight theirs. And then at the end, it's decided by points. And the main thing is you want to beat the other person's defender faster than they beat yours, in a nutshell. There are different bits. You'll see it. It's really easy once you finish that first fight, the 3 different types of things that the points are on. But the main gist is you want to beat theirs faster than they beat yours. If neither one of you win, it's who's lasted the longest and all that, and who's knocked the most health off the other person, who's got the most health left, that sort of thing. But the main thing is beat theirs faster than they beat yours. And then the winner is the winner of that round. So it's best of 3. Easy enough, guys. 2 out of 3 wins. And then after so long, you will, like we showed here earlier, if you win a couple matches, then you'll get promoted up to Bronze 2. Like I've gone from Bronze 3 to Bronze 2, then you go to Bronze 1. But if you lose too many, you lose a couple in a row, you'll drop back. Okay? So it'll take you longer to get back up there and to win the next rounds of the next level of rewards. And then, like I said, once you get into vibranium, then that will put you into the gladiator circuit. So we'll talk about points now quickly. So if you have a look, if you go into solo events and you go down to the Battlegrounds, and we'll look at how to get your points. So as you can see, you get more points for using your Elder's Marks to start the match. Quite a considerable amount more. So let's say just if you want to complete a victory track match, which is the basic lot. Remember, that's till you get the vibranium, the victory track. So if you're using Elder's Marks, complete a victory track match gives you 2,250 points. Okay? Now, if you're using energy to complete a victory track match, you get a whopping 375. So it's like 6 times more, guys. It's a massive amount. And then if you happen to win, so if using energy win a victory track match, you get 750. Or using Elder's Marks, you win, you get 4,500. So again, another 6 times more. So if you using energy, it's 375 and 750, so that's 1,011. So it's 1,125 points. But if you're using Elder's Marks, it's 4,500. What was that? 6,750. It's a massive difference, guys. Massive, massive difference. So if you've got the Elder's Marks, you feel confident, I would use them. If you just want to have fun, mess about, then maybe just use your energy. So anyway, that's how that works. The rewards this month, it's a bit crazy, guys. Usually it's nothing but 6-star shards every milestone. This one, I can't remember how many previous milestones there were. I don't remember there being this many milestones for a start, but at the end it goes a bit nuts. So I'm guessing this is for, I don't know if this is for like conquerors as well. I don't know what yours will be. I'm guessing it's going to be a bit spicy. But when you carry on down here, guys, carry on. Oh, that's 10,000. There we've got a regular 6-star Nexus. And we've got 15,000 more. So if you want to get that next featured. And then, bam, here we go. This is the prize here. 1,500 7-star shards plus 6-star Nexus Crystal. So this is like your basic class Nexus. So it's just a 3 selector. No Abyss Nexus, guys. Don't get your hopes up. So really, really good if you want to grind down to 400,000 points. That's quite a few points, guys. So I did one fight yesterday and I won it, which gives me 6,750 points. Now I'm still going to need a ton of wins, even if I won every single one and used Elder's Marks for every single one to get to 400,000 points. And whether I'm going to be bothered to do it this month, time will tell. We'll see. Let me tell you, if you did grind 400,000 points, you're going to get some decent rewards, guys. You'd get some decent rewards. I don't know if you'd make it in top 10,000. This normally I would say you maybe would, but with this one being as high as it is, you might only make it to top 25. But still, 46 shards and 10,000 more 6-star shards is great. Alliance events. So if you go down there, guys, you got your Battlegrounds events there as well. And then this is very similar. So this is just for, your team as a whole. So each one of these, you will actually get another 300 of the tokens, 200 Elder's Marks for every one of these. And I think this carries on going up and up and up. So depending on how much your alliance is invested in those, how much you'll get in that. And the rank rewards are really good. Even if you just, let's say your top 50%, 4,000, that's a decent amount, guys. And then 25% of T5CC for me. I'm not sure what that is for the lower ones as well. But I mean, that's some really, really good rewards, especially for, I would imagine, a lot of that Conqueror folks at the minute. It's pretty nuts. Okay. So trying to think if I missed anything, guys. The store. That's what we want to check out. So remember, store. So it's going to give you, let me see if this is fixed. There was a bit of a fault with this yesterday. Yeah. Usually you got an objective here, where I think it's like you win a couple, or there's two different ones. One where you win so many Battlegrounds fights, and one where you just take part in so many Battlegrounds fights, and it gives you the Battlegrounds tokens. And that refreshes every 3 days, so that's quite good in itself. So just keep an eye on that one. Now this has just had a massive buff, guys. This store has had a massive buff. So there's where you can actually buy more Elder's Marks if you want to buy Elder's Marks. So again, that will help you finish, help you get to your goal a lot quicker if you want to use Elder's Marks instead of energy. So it depends on how much time you've got or how much you value your time, that sort of thing. As a Paragon, we've now got 7-star hero shards, which I think these are really overpriced personally, so I probably won't be buying any of those unless I just want to just top myself up to get my next 7-star. Let's say I'm only 150 short or something, and you think, oh no, then I might pinch, out of pinch to go ahead and buy some of those, but probably not. I'm not a massive fan of these alloys and all that sort of stuff, so I probably won't be getting any of those. I'll probably be spending the majority of mine on these 5% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Crystal and the 5% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector. That's a bit of a tongue twister there. But probably these to get me where I want to be. And once I can get my first rank 2 7-star, then I'll probably just shift over to these basic ones, where you just don't know what class it is. One thing I thought was a bit tight by Kabam, and you can tell they don't want people getting more 6 stars to try to get more 7-star shards. They've left these the same price, which I thought was a bit poor. The Sig Stones, I think, personally, I still think are a little bit steep. I think this is a really good price for these, especially for Cavalier players and stuff. I don't know what your prices are, but I mean, for me, these are, 100 for 18 for half a Tier 2 Alpha, 170 for, what is that? I don't even know. I can't bother doing the maths. But that's a really good price. 11,000 Tier 5 basic fragments for 170. Let's see what else we've got. Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 basic. Again, these have dropped in price and gone up bigger quantities. So of course, these are a really good value as well. But it's where you're at, guys. I mean, if you need Tier 4 CC selectors and things like that, then you need 1 or 2 or whatever to rank your characters up in your Conqueror. Then maybe that's the way to go. You just have to try to decide, at your level, what's the hardest thing for you to get hold of, and maybe use those for those in this. That would be my biggest suggestion anyway. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea of what Battlegrounds is. So it's just a PvP type thing, where you can progress and try to rank up through all the ranks, collecting rewards as you go. So you'll collect all the rewards that I showed you here as you progress through each level. Plus, you'll collect the rewards in the solo events, we just saw down here. Plus the alliance events, as you go along. Plus, at the end, you'll get the rank rewards for the solo and the alliance at the end. So it's all in all, guys, it's a win-win, and this is definitely the time to try to go for it and try to push yourself and try to see as far as you can go, because it definitely is the time for it based on the rewards that's on offer. Okay, All right, hope this helped, guys. If it did, make sure and smash that like button. Comment down below if you liked the video, what you thought of it. If there's any other things that you'd like to hear from, any other like basic videos you'd like to be, I could go through with you a little bit, maybe have a bit more information, a bit more knowledge about, what to do in different situations that might be of some benefit to you. Make sure, the most important thing, guys, make sure you hit that sub button, the notifications, please. That way you don't miss out on the next one. All right, take care, guys, and have a great day.